Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Keka unu mere. Some people be expecting me to speak Igbo, but I will not show you my true color. I won't do that. I won't do that. Thank you. Don't mind me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you would be seeing this video. I'm here in peace to talk about something slightly offensive. Will I say slightly? It's not slightly, but let's just put it like that. But it's offensive. And when I'm going to talk about it, I know they put my face no concern me, normal. What I'm going to talk about this one is because that's my field, right? So if you're talking about your own field, you gotta talk about it. But this one is my field. Thank you. And I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. Okay, I often see a lot of negative comments on food vlogs on social media, in the sense that you'll be telling the content creator or the cook, the chef, you'll be telling the person what to do and what not to do, what to add and what not to add. I'm going to be as polite as possible, right? First of all, is what we should understand is process of cooking differs. Like the way I cook may possibly likely not be the way you cook, right? Some people may cook their bitter leaf soup. They'll first of all boil their bitter leaf before adding it to the soup. While some people prefer to just wash it like that and add directly to the soup. It doesn't make it less of bitter leaf, right? Another example, some people may decide to pound the yam to make swallow. May decide to pound the yam. Others may decide to use a food processor. You still achieve the same result. You get. So sometimes we coming to drop negative comments on people's videos is, I don't know how to put it, but it's not nice. Because if you know how tasking, strenuous it is to make a dish, as you're making the dish, you're videoing it. After videoing it, you now come and sit down to edit. After editing, you now start using the voiceover. After using the voiceover, after applying your voice, you now post it online with your data. And after all this effort, someone comes to tell you that from the face of this food self, you know, go sweet. Though, note, there are some people that post all those things for cruise. They will cook rubbish normally. They will cook rubbish normally and they post it online just for cruise. At least we should be able to differentiate when someone is actually doing the proper thing and when someone is actually catching cruise. So it's very disheartening because I follow a lot of food vlogs, so I used to see their content and I react to them because at least kudos for the efforts you put into this. It's not a bad thing if you want to correct someone, but the manner in which you used to correct that person determines if the person will take it or if this person will discard it, right? If you want to correct me, just be as polite as possible and I'll listen. But if you can't follow me the open eye, when you talk finish, I will not even argue with you. Normally, I won't argue with you. Just okay, no problem. But what thing I want to do in my mind, right? So people, when they are bad, they are bad. No matter how they try to paint their words, you know that this person is indirectly insulting you. Imagine going to someone's comment and telling the person that you're not supposed to use onions to boil meat. When I used to boil meat, I don't used to use onions to boil. Okay, now come and do your own video and post. Let's watch. Let's see how you cook. I don't think the process of making a food matters. So what I feel is the end result of, not be to make mouth say you sabi cook, you sabi cook. Cook and make you bring am, make we test am, make we know if you sabi cook true. I don't know if you understand, because it's very bad, not just on cooking videos. Someone sits down to take time to make a video. If people stop making videos or stop, posting on social media, I don't think most of us want to be on that space, because some of us, especially me, I derive joy when I'm scrolling through things. So when I'm less busy, I finish what I have to do, then I come to social media to while away time, and you're seeing people's negativity. I'll just be like, if only this person knows how strenuous it is for this person to have sat down to think about all this thing. Even if I don't pick anything from a video, I go to admire your aesthetics. But for me to come and start telling you how to cook your food, because let me say if you cook, you go give me. For me to start telling you how you cook your food and how you shouldn't cook it, the only thing I'll comment on is if you're preparing a meal and the environment you're cooking is very dirty, I will not even watch your video because I get irritated, right? But aside that, that's the only thing I know that can make, that's a huge turn off for me. Besides that, I admire people's efforts a lot. The whole effort you use in you effort to put in cooking, your aesthetics, right? So if you see someone that calms down to make videos, no matter whether food, whatever content, instead of wanting to kill that person, we should learn to appreciate people's efforts. It's fine if you want to give your opinion about something, but at least let's do it politely. People are already going through a lot, and some of them come to social media to unwind. Some people are under unnecessary pressure. Some people are heavy-hearted. Some people are going through stuff. So I feel on this space we could do better. One thing you should know, if you don't even get anything from what I say, you're looking at my fine face, Abby, and this one pimple that is here, don't worry. But the only thing you should pick from this video, the thing you should pick, if you're not picking any other thing, one thing you should pick is that my method of cooking and your method of cooking is likely not to be the same. I may like frying my egusi before I cook. You may like cooking yours straight up. I may like cooking mine, you may like frying yours. It doesn't mean that we're not preparing the same egusi soup. I might like boiling my bitter leaf before I use it to prepare my soup, and you may not like boiling it and you like pouring it into the soup directly. It doesn't make it less of bitter leaf soup, right? I can boil my meat without onion, and you boil your own with onion. The meat go still boil. It goes still sweet depending on how you cook it, right? Stop this. You don't know how to do this. That is not how to do that. That is not how to do that. At least let's appreciate the person's effort. The person who uses money go to market and buy those things, and come and cook it, and come and post it, and watch it, and do voiceover, just so that. And you will now come and tell the person you didn't do it properly. Okay, you that know how to do it, why are they having to start doing it? We could do better. We could do better. We can do better. We can do better. Okay? That's my own 2 fears. Thank you for listening. It is well.